Hello and greetings from Iceland. Today's update is all about the volcano Katla and the flood that occurred today. What is that flood trying to tell us? Is old Katla about to erupt, or is this just one of those teasers? But this is a volcanic system that is long overdue, so it is highly guarded. And this morning we got some signs. First, increased electrical conductivity in the water, indicating volcanic material in the river from the glacier above the volcano. So the first warning told us to stay away from the river, since gas pollution can form around it. But as we moved into the day, we got a huge flood. Iceland's highway number 1 has been closed between those two villages, Kirkjubæjarklaustur and Vík, which is historically the main flood area from Katla volcano. There are mostly sands there with a few patches of vegetation, but the summer floods are actually quite normal, like I mentioned just recently during a few Katla earthquakes. So when I came back from today's filming tour and got this news, I somehow didn't think of an eruption due to how little seismic activity has been there recently. But there has been increased geothermal activity under the glacier. Like this is the second flood since 2011. The next one before that occurred in 1955. Then I'm talking about extreme floods like today. And this flood alone is a big event. And many experts believe that it was a small eruption that caused the flood in 2011. So one of the first questions that came up in the media today was, are we looking at the same scenario now? Might there be an eruption going on under the glacier, a small one? But it doesn't look like that now. However, we are seeing a huge amount of water that is taking a lot of weight from the volcano under the glacier, lots of pressure being lifted, and a scenario like that might trigger an eruption. But at this moment, there are no such signs, although the risk of such an event hasn't been greater since 2011. So the civil defense, they took this seriously. And from the map, we see that it is a large area that has been closed all day. And they also closed a popular tourist destination by Sólheimajökull glacier, which is only a tongue from the extremely thick glacier above the volcano Katla. It can be very confusing to look at Icelandic glacier names, since my forefathers, they had this tendency to divide them into smaller units and find longer names for them. But Sólheimajökull and that area that's close today, it is an unlikely flood path. But this is, however, saying how seriously we take this. And as for tourists, this looks not good for them right now. This flood took out highway number 1, the ring road. But as for the road itself, we can do a quick fix within a day, I would think. So this bridge is the main troublemaker today. And I have to mention this because of tourism, especially those who are getting back to Keflavik International Airport in the next days. So I'm leaving location links in the video description and links to more information. But as for the possible Katla eruption, that would be, if it would occur, a major event. In such case, we could lose perhaps 50 kilometers of the ring road or even more. But we would not have to worry about bridge repairs because we would not find them again. And there might not even be a need to hurry to the airport because there wouldn't be any planes flying from Iceland for a while. However, don't let me scare you. We know a bit about Katla, and the signs we got today, they are serious, but they could have been way worse. Katla starts with large earthquakes, and the volcano has been shaking a bit today, but not more than to expect when millions of tons of floodwater take off. But after I've been looking at this for a few hours now, this is just the floodwater that has been accumulating there for some time. But the aviation code was put on yellow, and it was correct to close the area. This is a huge volcanic system, and I'm leaving some links to general info about Katla. This is a remarkable system that has been dormant since 1918, which is a long time for Katla. So this system will take off someday. But right now, I don't think that this is it. But I'm still going to admit that when I got back from 2 days tour, I remembered to place all batteries in the chargers and left some of my stuff in the car. And with that, I'm sending you best regards from the volcano island, Iceland.